Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Hurts. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big-time play for Philly. The gain is 64. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Penix. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Matthew Bergeron, fellow Syracuse alum. Guilty that time? Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Let's go.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, right back to Robinson. A big hole. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Eagles 7. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Hurts using the pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
19 tight. 19. Set up. 60 games.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down, they need 5.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 light. Check go.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Atlanta.
On the double. Check. Here we go. Here we go.
And here's Bijan. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
The extra point by Elliott is good, and the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Hold it ready.
Third and long.
Ready. 19, 18. 65 down.
Here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Great.
Here's Barkley. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This one into the hands of Brown. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll run it here with Saquon. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down and 8. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Eagles.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
19-yard line.
Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up! Here we go! Track and 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, it's Penix. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
On second down, Penix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Now Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On first down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
On the coverage.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
A second down throw for Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. To the air again. Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
To kick off for Atlanta.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And will mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time.
It's now third down.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And how about back. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, check that streak. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
18, Pioneer. Cougar 19, go.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. Whoa. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Eagles 17. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Now Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. Ooh. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here.
The ball carried by number 8. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. Hurts gonna keep it on the option.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll talk things over before third down.
Good. 63, 63. Ahora arriba, ya. Carla, bien.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Good. Set.
Saquon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Great. Set.
Barkley. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Malcolm Rodriguez. He gets into drop him, and it's going to set up 4th and goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
First down, Falcons.
Got it. Ready? Lions.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covered. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
70 Rick, here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 19 Lions.
To throw is Penix. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes
that one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are going to open up the lead to 8.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
at their own 26-yard line.
Great, set.
A first down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, here is Penix. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 6, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Send a man in motion right. On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete. Dijon Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down. Here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll drop to throw. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good. Eagles, first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
10 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
9-yard gain on
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
70.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Waste of time.